Good morning, it's Rachel. It's Saturday, and I thought I might do a small, short reading vlog. I'm right now reading Elizabeth Acevedo's Clap When You Land. I just started it, so I can give you some commentary on that in a bit. But first, I'm going to pick up some sushi. And second, after that, I'll probably talk to you about maybe some movies, like the movie I most recently watched, which really, it was, so look forward to that. And yeah, those are my plans for right now. What's that? Anyways, it's raining here. Yeah, and it's beautiful and I love it. And you can hear a bird chirping. Or a couple. Yeah. Okay, bye. Ooh. So I watched this movie, the new Netflix movie, I Care a Lot, on Netflix, and it was, wow, a train wreck. I gave it half a star on Letterboxd, which you should follow me on, link down there. And I haven't written a review. Wow, that hair scared me. I haven't written a review yet, but I am going to get around to it because I was like, that was a flaming pile of garbage. At first I was like, whoa, there's so much crazy stuff going on. It's about this woman, Rosamund Pike plays, that she like forces people into nursing homes as and becomes like their guardian because she has this whole scheme going on and she starts stealing their money, sort of thing. And then she picks the wrong person, obviously. And at first I was like, wow, this is like horrifying and like, whoa. And then the movie was just so confused. It didn't know what it was. It was like the lighting, the cinematography, like, don't shoot people right here. Like, I can because I'm a YouTuber, but you're making a movie. They got nominated for like Golden Globes. My friend said to me, she was like, Golden Globes are bought and paid for and Oscars are won. And I was like, interesting. Yeah. So, not good. Would not recommend. I mean, I'd recommend if you want like a bad movie. Also, there were a lot of plot holes. There were a lot of questions. There was a lot of like, oh, there's this character, and now all of a sudden that character disappeared even though you thought they were important. And like, maybe they didn't matter at all, but like the last time you saw them, you were like, yeah, they matter. Well, it turns out they didn't. So, those are my feelings on that. And yes, I should read Clap When You Land soon. But I just had my sushi and it was really good. Hang out with my cat. Oh, he's running around. Yeah. Bye for now. I'll see you a little later. I think it's about to rain again. It's time for me to do some homework for my microcomputers class, and I have to talk about outdated technology and libraries and how that happens and how libraries will hold on to technology that is outdated. Obviously, that's what it's about. Yep. Okay, so this is pretty funny. We have to read this article about weeding, and it's on LitHub. And this girl that I went to college with, that I wasn't close with, but I did know, and we took some of the same programs and stuff. Her name is Kristen Arnett, and she's now like a New York Times bestselling author. And she was writing for LitHub for a while. She's also a librarian. And I'm just like, Really? I'm reading an article for class by someone that I know. That is so weird to me. She has a new book coming out soon. She wrote Mostly Dead Things, which was pretty good. It's like taxidermy, gay, like beer, Florida, you know. Yeah. Pretty funny. I was like, really? I'm reading an article by a person I know for school. That was, what? Okay, so I finished my assignment. It was just like a participation question discussion thing. And now I think I'm gonna clean because it's kind of bleh, a little bit. But I don't know if you can even see that, but it does not look good. So I'm gonna clean up a little bit. Okay. So is anyone else like really bad at cleaning where you're like, oh, I'm gonna clean it, and then you clean up like 2 things and then you're like, oh, now I've been sitting on the couch and the one room in my house that's like clean, and I'm just looking at Instagram. Yeah. And then I got sucked into an ad and I started like looking it up and I was like, what am I doing with my life? Like, what's going on here? Whatever. Well, I'm gonna like try and do some laundry, maybe. I don't know, is that important? Maybe. Like, who knows? Okay, thanks. This is so cute. A sleepy doggy? It's just my sleepy doggy. Oh, he's awake. Yeah. Okay, so I'm leaning over because I set my phone on the table and it's kind of awkward. Anyways, I'm reading Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo, and also my hair looks like I'm from the 90s and I love it. It's very like 10 Things I Hate About You. Let's talk about that for a second. Thank you. Glad you all love it too. So here we are. This follows Camino, who lives in Dominican Republic, and Yahaira, and she lives in New York City. Both of their fathers were on a flight in going to the Dominican Republic and died, and I say both because, I mean, you'll see, but, I mean, I shouldn't say both. But I feel like before I started this book, I kind of knew what was going to happen or what this thing was going to be. And it's all told in verse, which is pretty cool. It has this like flow to it where it's just snap, 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 and beautiful, like this lyrical quality to it that I think that verse books should have. I love seeing the differences, but say like duality at the same time between the two lead characters and experiencing their grief upon finding out that their father died, each of them, and the process that they go through along with their family and their society, that you see everyone in their neighborhood knew, and like their neighborhood so together, Yahaira's neighborhood, and then you see it through Camino too, where Camino and her whole neighborhood is grieving as well, and they're kind of have this same like familial bond with their community, which I'm really enjoying. I love the way that Elizabeth Acevedo writes. I read With the Fire on High a little while ago and talked about that. I'm not sure when. It was probably last year. And yeah, I'm really excited to see where this one goes because I'm loving it so far. I'll probably finish it today. It is a fast read. It might be big, but come on, it's verse. Like, kind of like one of those snappy things that you do. Yeah. I just got out of the shower and I'm My skin's beautiful. I don't know. I'm gonna wash my face and stuff. Oh, so beautiful. Radiant. It's now time for bed. Yay! So, it's really late. I did not finish my book today. Instead, I cleaned. And I worked on my reading journal, which I was quite behind in, and I still am. But there's no such thing as being truly behind if it's just your everyday life. You know what I mean? So I'm proud of myself for doing something. But I'm probably going to watch some Shadowhunters. Is it a good show from Freeform? No. Am I enjoying it? Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. Thank you. Here's my cat baby. Look at me. Look at me. LPC. Oh. There he is. He's sleepy. Good morning, everyone. I decided to go outside to stand in the sun. It's very bright out. But it's also a little chilly. But not really. I'm gonna go see my dad today. It's really the only plan. The cat and dog are kind of acting weird right now, but that is something that happens. So, probably gonna read, do laundry, see my dad. Yes. Okay, bye. She's currently playing with her favorite toy. Also, she will refuse to get out of the sun if she's in the sun, so I'll be like, go inside, and then she's like, I'm not moving from right here. I love the sun. Yep. Look at her. Look at her. Akaya. Yes. This kid, he's the one that was yelling. He's just gonna clean himself and pretend like he doesn't want to look at me. Oh, yeah. Tangerine juice. Is it weird that I'll leave a thing of popcorn on the stove and eat from it? Well, it's like I made it last night. It's not so weird, I don't think. That's totally normal. Thank you. Time to read my book for a little bit before I go to my dad's. I hope it's not too shiny out here. Sorry. Oh my god. I thought she knew. She didn't know. Whoa. That chess analogy though, wow. Queen's Gambit, hello. Don't move over because you're still great. But like, yeah, okay. I get it. Thank you. So I'll say it now and I'll probably say it again, that this book is like made of goosebumps. I'm just like, oh my god. What? It's so beautiful. Like, I don't know. Okay, this shit is like emotional. Oh my god. Oh. I can't. What? I'm at a stoplight and there's a park next to me and they're all playing flag football and there's like a lot of people there. I don't see a single person in a mask. I just have to mention this. Because it's insane. No one's wearing a mask. What is Florida? I don't get it. Okay. Okay, so I just got back from my dad's house. I have not finished my book yet. It's Sunday evening, and we watched Soul, and wow, I cried. It was so sweet, and we ate shrimp, and now I'm going to make artichoke because I have an artichoke. I'm just gonna make it. I don't really know how yet, but I'm gonna look that up. And then I just got some sourdough starter. So I want to make sourdough pizza crust, but every recipe is like, it's going to take 300,000 million hours. And I'm like, I don't have 300,000 million hours. Why do you think I have 300,000 million hours? Crazy town. So I found a recipe that is less than that many hours, and it's more like 2 to 4 hours, which is more feasible for me. They asked for a lot of starters, so I'm just gonna half it, and we'll see what happens. Eek. I don't know. Maybe I should be more careful, but I don't really care. I already brought my bread flour. I got my cornmeal. I got some of this pizza sauce. This is Rayo's. This is my favorite brand for any sort of like jarred marinara and such. Red sauce. It's my favorite. It's really good. All of them are amazing. You don't really have to add anything to it. And then I also got some vegan cheese, some tofu that I'm going to make vegan ricotta with. I'm just going to make it happen. You know? I'm going to make it happen. Yum. Okay. Farewell. Bye-bye. I will tell you after I finish my book. And maybe I'll talk to you after I finish this weird starter thing. Bye. Okay. So I finished Clap When You Land, and it was wonderful. I think I have it in here. My house is a little messy right now. I was just working. This is right now Monday. But I finished Clap When You Land. It was wonderful. I had a great time. I am all over the place, rambly. It was beautiful. I cried a lot at the end. It was stunning the way that she used kind of form, but also I listened to the audiobook too, and the dual narrators as you're like reading was just perfect. And Elizabeth Acevedo is one of the narrators, which is super cool. So if you have a chance, if you haven't read it, check it out. It was so good. Like the first 5-star book I've had since I Am at the beginning of last month, I think was my last 5-star book. So it's been about a month for me. And this was totally worth it. It was so good. It was just the language and like women like standing together. It's right now International Women's Day. So perfect day for a perfect book, right? So those are all my notes on that. I think this is the end. I'm right now working on a starter. I just fed it for my sourdough, and then it turns out it has to sit. So I'm just gonna make some pizza dough with active yeast instead tonight. And then I'm gonna make some bread probably later this week. So if you follow my Instagram, I'm just plugging myself, you'll probably see me doing things like this and just the random stuff I get up to, because I post a good amount of stories and you can kind of see my day-to-day life. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Farewell from this vlog. Yes.